Hey guys, I just want to talk about uh, being ungrateful. Um, 9 times out of 10, most people, that you run into, or some people you run into, are ungrateful. And, right now, I just want to, talk a little bit about that.
Yes, indeed.
No matter what you do, for,
Hmm.
people, sometimes it just seems like it's not good enough. What do you think about that?
Well, for one, people people are, I guess, mankind is ungrateful naturally. You know, it's like we're as we are babies, we're created to be ungrateful. Like you ever hear a baby crying constantly because you didn't pick it up,
Right,
or so it starts from birth. We're being ungrateful. So
right, right, right.
hmm
Yeah, I've done things, for people, and out of the goodness of my heart, and for
hmm
whatever reason, it
yeah.
wasn't good enough. Um, and I felt even a little bit of resentment towards, those people or that person.
Well, here's the thing. Um, the one thing that we fail to realize is that like we living in a spoiled time here. A lot of the stuff that's happening now is stuff
Mm,
that was happening a long time ago. it's
true,
just it's just doing a 360-degree turn,
true, true.
going all around. See, a lot of people think this stuff is new that's happening now. This is
Right,
not new. They always had metal detectors in schools.
right, right,
Back in the days when we were younger. Everybody thinks it's a new thing. No, this is
right,
not
right,
new. Then the thing what's making it new is that it's hitting in the urban communities.
right.
It's See, before it was in the ghettos and the middle class, but now it's hitting in the urban communities, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Not to say anything wrong about, because I love all my peoples. We're all
Right,
brothers and
right,
sisters. But being that it's hitting in those type of communities, okay, now this is bad now.
right,
If they
right,
would have nipped it in the bud a long time ago, it wouldn't have progressed to where it is now.
right, right.
And that's the problem right there. We spoiled. We could go to Walmart anytime we want, get something out of there. We could go to Target, or
Right, right,
we could go to all these places anytime we want. We could go
right,
to the corner store. We forget about the other countries that can't do that.
right.
And this is where we at today. you
Yeah,
know
yeah, that's true. That is true. We are
yeah.
definitely there
Yes, indeed.
today. A
Hmm.
lot of, I just see so much stuff. It's just
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah, it
Even
is.
like the kids and everything. You
Yes,
try to,
indeed.
do the best that you can, to
Hmm.
make provisions for them, and then it just
Yes.
seems like, they make it
Hmm.
seem like you're
Yes.
supposed to give it to them.
Well, that stems from like what they say, respect begins at home. Well,
Yes.
how can anything work out when the respect was never created at home?
Mm. Wow.
The respect was never created at home. Like just the other day at my job,
Mhm.
this lady says to me, "Oh yeah, and you can give me a bag." And I said, "You know what, ma'am? This is the reason why we don't respect each other. This is the reason why."
Right,
And she
right.
said, "Well, I don't know what you're talking about, because I'm going to say thank you, but I ain't going to say please." I said, "What?"
Wow.
Yes. And you
What?
know what?
It was like that.
Exactly. And I left it as that. I didn't say nothing else to her. Then
Wow.
she understood and this is coming from a black sister right here.
Wow.
She understood what I was saying,
Uh-huh.
and I got quiet. And
Okay.
then she started making, like, talk about other stuff,
Right.
because she understood where I was coming from, because I got
Right.
quiet and I got serious.
Right.
And this is the problem.
Right.
It's a lot of brothers and sisters. See, we as a race,
Uh-huh.
we don't respect each other. So how could other
Mm.
races respect us? How could how could
That's
how could
true.
the so-called white man, when it's really the
Uh-huh.
other man,
Right.
respect us?
Right.
We look at what we're doing.
Right.
We're not respecting each other.
Right. That's true.
We don't support each other.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Yeah, we could advertise on Facebook. Oh yeah, come to the Charlie's Bar and Grill.
Uh-huh.
But
Uh-huh.
I just put up there, yeah, this is Dave's photo place.
Uh-huh.
Come on by. I'll take your pictures. But
Right.
you ain't gonna come to my place, but you want me to
Right.
come to your place, and I don't even drink.
Right.
But you want me to come to your place.
Uh-huh.
And that's the thing,
Right.
it's a lot of back and forth, but there's
Mm-hmm.
no support. We don't support each other at
Right.
all. There's a lot of brothers and sisters that
Mm-hmm.
still have that slave mentality,
Mentality. Mm.
and it's gonna be with them to the last day on the earth.
Wow. And
You
yeah, yeah,
know,
you're right about that. You are
yeah.
definitely right. Oh man, it's painfully right. You
Yes,
hate, you
indeed.
hate to say that, but
Yes,
it is a shame, because
exactly.
like I said, I've done
Hmm.
a lot for people, and
Yes.
to where they just don't really appreciate it. Even like you
Hmm.
were saying, our own people.
Yeah.
There was a couple of times I did the same thing, and
Yeah.
then
Yes,
they was like,
indeed.
well, you gonna do this for me? You gonna do it, right? You gonna do it? No,
Yes.
thank you, nothing.
Yes.
Just like they deserve, for you
Exactly.
to help them out. And I'm like,
Exactly. And you know
wow.
what? It is really bad. It's
Hmm.
it's a sore that's open and people keep putting salt on it.
Ooh, come on.
That's yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm getting out of our
Right,
community. How do we
right.
expect for the youngins to respect their elders when we're not showing them respect? We got to practice what we preach.
Ooh,
I'm
come
gonna
on
give you
now.
I'm gonna give you a
Oh,
prime example.
wow.
I did a wedding,
Hmm.
and there was an older gentleman in there who kept trying to tell me what to play,
Okay.
and I told the brother, "Well, this is not your wedding." I was
Hmm.
DJing over there.
Right.
I told him, I said, "This is not your wedding, brother. I can't just." They have
You can't
specific,
deviate.
exactly.
Hmm.
I was like, they have specific orders, and he was like, "Well, they ready to hear." I said, "No,
Ooh.
brother, they didn't give me the word.
Right.
So why would I go and change it upon somebody that's just been sitting at the table the whole time?"
Right. Right.
I said, I was looking right at you, brother.
Right.
You know. So then he still kept elaborating on it. So
Wow.
finally the brother walks away.
Uh-huh.
So 2 days after that, because things I hang on to certain things.
Right. Right.
So I called my cousin who actually knew the brother, and
Uh-huh.
I asked her to have the brother to call me,
Right.
and I approached him. I said, "Hey brother,
Hmm.
I just want to say that was disrespectful what you was doing, and it's the third time that you did it,
Right.
and I didn't like it,
Hmm.
and you have to respect people profession. I can't come on your job and tell you how to do your
Ooh,
job.
hello.
So how you gonna come on my
Hello.
job and
Hello,
tell me?"
somebody. Yep. Hello.
So you know what? He started cursing. He said,
Ooh,
"Man," he said, "Mother
really?
effer, man, you called me for that." I said, "Let me tell you something, brother.
Uh-oh.
I respect my elders, so I'm
Uh-huh.
not gonna curse at you.
Right.
But I told him, I said, I think you need to reevaluate who you are
Right.
and start respecting people, and you'll be
Thank
a
you.
better man in the long run."
Uh-huh.
And once I said that,
He calmed down.
he calmed down, but then he hung up on me.
Because he knew you was right. That's why.
Exactly. And you know what?
He knew you was right.
Exactly. And you know
Oh
what? That's the
man.
problem.
Right.
That's the problem. A lot
Right.
of us, we want love,
Right.
but we don't want to give love. And
Ooh,
it's
come
a
on
lot of
now.
it's a lot of people out there. And you
Oh
know what?
man.
I'm gonna touch bases on this one right
Uh-huh.
here.
All right, come
So
on.
I might hurt a few
Uh-oh,
people.
break it down. Come on, break it down. Break it down. Oh my goodness. Wow.
This one right here
Uh-huh.
goes for some of the churches.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm gonna hit this.
Uh-oh.
Y'all, Doreen, she ain't got nothing to do with this.
That's all right, y'all. We got to talk about it. We gotta, but see, we gotta be real about this thing. You know what I'm saying? We're all
Exactly.
human beings.
Exactly.
We all have feelings and
Yes,
everything. So
indeed.
we just, figure this is the opportune
Yes.
time to get
Yes,
it on out.
indeed.
Okay, come on, let's get it.
Now, this is coming from UD Productions. This ain't coming from Like It Is. Like it is
That it
she
is.
ain't she that
That's what it is.
it's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Exactly. Now, her production, she's not responsible for what anybody say on her show. So I'm gonna let y'all know.
We'll see.
But I'm gonna hit it off on the nose.
Okay.
And I'm gonna talk about that bishop in Brooklyn.
Ooh.
Now I'm from Bedford-Stuyvesant.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna just say this right here.
Okay.
I was appalled, and being that we're talking about we're being real, I'm gonna hit that off real.
Okay.
Okay. I was appalled, regardless of what that sister did in your church.
Mm-hmm.
And I said this on my show.
Uh-huh.
Regardless of what she did, you ain't had no business grabbing that sister by her neck, throwing her out that church like that.
Wow.
You was wrong for that. And I would say another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you a pastor. You a bishop, pastor. I think they're both the same thing. Maybe I could be wrong.
Okay.
But as someone that's feeding food to the community, when I say feeding food, meaning giving knowledge, for the brain, letting people, know the word through you, you being used as a vessel, to speak for the Lord and everything. I don't think that you should be going to church, even though it doesn't have nothing to do with your appearance, but you going to church with all this jewelry on and you flashing it on TV. What do you think? For you, first of all, you're surrounded by wolves.
Right.
Okay, you keep dangling a steak around. They getting hungry looking at it. How long do you think it's gonna take for them to go and try to get that piece of meat?
Right.
I'm sorry that happened to you. It should, especially when the gun was put to your daughter's head. That's ridiculous.
Wow.
That shouldn't even happen like that. That's disgraceful.
Right.
But I'm gonna just say this: reevaluate yourself, brother, and just like the name of this show, what it is. That's what it is. You need to look at it for that's what it is and get yourself together. Church is not a fashion show. You come as is, but at the same time, you don't dangle meat around wolves. And you need. I would just say you need to get yourself together. Just like I'm a comment on Creflo Dollar.
Oh man, here we go. now wait a minute. We supposed to be talking about being grateful.
This has a lot to do with that.
Oh man, okay, break it down for me.
Now there was an incident that happened where one of Creflo Dollar, one of his one of the members of the church needed to get somewhere where he was going to be speaking at, preaching at. And the lady, they made, instead of them taking this lady on their plane, on his jet plane, private jet plane, he singled this lady out and made her take a regular plane or a train or a bus. And I think that's wrong. And I'm just gonna say this. It's a lot of people that's in the ministry that's not true to it. But I am gonna say under one exception, and I'm gonna shout them out. I'm definitely gonna shout them out. I have to, because they made my mind change with just the way they're doing things. UFO Ministries is a different ministry. I've never met anyone like, I ain't gonna say their names, but I'm gonna just say the leader of UFO Ministries. I ain't never met people like them ever. Wow. I never met nobody like them. And I can honestly say that.
All right.
because they do their thing and they make people feel welcome no matter who they are. And even though I was just a video guy over there, I felt like I knew all those people forever.
Wow.
So I I mean, it's probably I'm quite sure it's different people in the church and everything.
Yeah.
But for those two people,
that's
know
awesome.
who you are. Exactly.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes, indeed.
To be able to say that.
Yes, indeed. They're
awesome.
excellent people, and they did nothing but show me love. So I just want to just say that.
Okay.
And that's
so he's reframing from what he was saying before.
Exactly. But if there was more churches like them,
right, exactly.
things would be a lot better. So I just want to say that.
Right.
But as far as like again back on ungratefulness,
yes.
We need to be grateful more, especially us black people.
Yes.
We need to be more grateful. Because to be honest with you, some of my black brothers and sisters, I can't stand being around. And I'm being honest with it. That's why I stayed to myself. And my circle is this little. And I just and you know what? For a lot of people that may watch this video, they may feel the same way.
I understand because I feel that way sometimes.
Yeah.
Because
it's
just like you try to reach out to people, you try to love on people, but there's people that you can not really get close to.
Exactly.
You can still love on them, but you can't get close to them.
You can't get close to them.
Two differences there.
That's right, because they'll pull you down to where they are.
Yes.
And a lot of times they get jealous just because you're not doing bad the way they want you to be.
Oh, say that one more time. Say that one more time.
They jealous of you because you're not doing bad the way they would want you to be.
Right.
And it's a shame.
Yeah,
it's really a shame.
It is a shame.
If we would stick together, we would never encounter police officers that do us dirty.
Right.
They won't set. I'm gonna say another thing.
Okay.
With the ungratefulness.
Okay.
They set up bodegas in our neighborhoods and sell us rotten food. And then you can see them going to Walmart, or Target, buying this stuff. And then how you going to see a store man that owns a corner store going to Walmart, buying stuff? He buying Gatorades for 88 cents, but he's selling it to you for $2.50.
Come on.
It's disrespect. That's disrespect for the community. That lets you know something right there. That's why I don't patronize not near one of them.
Wow.
That's why I don't. You'll never. If I go in the bodega, you're gonna see me getting something out the ATM. That's it. But you ain't gonna never see me coming out there with a cake or a soda or anything.
Wow.
I'd rather go to McDonald's or something.
I can relate to what you're saying because I've seen it done.
Exactly.
Come out there
exactly.
With shopping carts full. And
exactly. And it's total.
Even when Sam's Club was around.
Exactly.
They did the
same thing.
I know what you're saying.
And it's a slap in the face because this is okay. Y'all need to stop supporting those bodegas.
Making them rich.
Exactly. We making them rich.
Yes. And we need to get our own thing going.
Exactly.
That's what we need to do.
We need to get back Black Wall Street.
Yes.
That's what we need to do. And support our own communities because we killing our communities. We allow these Chinese restaurants, even though I eat Chinese food once in a while, I eat shrimp and broccoli.
Not all the time.
But when you look at the Chinese restaurant, and this is not to say nothing bad against the ages, but they do not eat that food that they serve us.
Right.
They don't eat it at all.
Exactly.
The reason why it's called Chinese food because Chinese people make it.
Right.
They make it their way. So, you're going to go to a Chinese restaurant? Okay. That's why it's called that.
But if you be honest, you can go home and
make the same food
and much healthier.
Exactly. And hold the MSG.
Right. Yes.
You can do that.
Yes.
But at the same time, and then when you try to say, hey man, can I get a little bit extra duck sauce? They'll curse you out. And I understand Chinese language a little bit. One time when I was still in New York, when I was in Brooklyn, I went to a Chinese restaurant and I told the lady, I said, please hold the, I don't want that much ketchup, ma'am, and I was respectful.
Right.
And she said in Chinese language, that mother effer always got something to say.
Ooh,
and I told, I said,
wow.
ma'am, I understand what you said. Just for that, now I'm not coming back.
Right.
And I'm going to make sure I let some of the, I ain't say
other
some.
patrons.
Yeah, no. Exactly. And see, that's the thing with us. We keep supporting stuff.
Yes,
we keep supporting stuff. You know that they not good for the community.
Yes.
But you keep going there.
Yes.
We
have to start recognizing
exactly
we can do the same
exactly
thing. And
now
we need to open up our own businesses.
That's right.
And support our own community.
That's right. Because you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Now the white brothers and sisters, and I'm gonna say, yes, I did say brothers and sisters, because that's who really they are. They're our brothers and sisters, y'all.
Yeah.
Now, try going to somewhere in Black Rock or somewhere where it's rich at, or somewhere in New Haven or somewhere where it's rich at, and setting up a business over there.
Right.
Guarantee you neighborhood watch is coming. They want to know what kind of business it is. They want to know if the zoning is proper.
Right.
There's a lot of things that they gonna want to know. See, we don't do that. We just see somebody setting up. Oh, they just building a new store.
Like, oh yeah, it's coming.
Exactly.
I'm going as soon as they open up.
Exactly. And we just keep on driving by. And then we're like, yeah, James, did you see that? They gonna set up a new liquor store over there.
Yep.
And James gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna go over there. And that's the one thing that we gotta stop. We gotta stop supporting these people they're wrecking our community.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
All the greasy foods and I do eat, Burger King and every now and then, McDonald's or whatever.
Yeah.
But if I know that it's bad for the community, I'm not gonna go. Half these bodegas, actually, one of them I've been in that's around here.
Right.
And that's it. And that was just go to the ATM. Right. But I don't even know how it look in all of these because I don't support them.
Right.
And that's the thing.
Right. Because we have young people that are definitely have the entrepreneurial spirit.
Exactly.
So what they need to do is just, right, like the word of God says, write the vision and make it plain and put it into action. You can do it.
That's right. And but also we need to support our race as a people, as Black people.
Yes.
Like I see it all day and every day, people putting their businesses on Facebook and all that. Okay, you want somebody to go down to your hair salon, but what happens when I did something for you? You still didn't pay me for that. And this is real life. What I'm saying, you still didn't pay me for that. You owe me money for that. I still got your pictures.
Oh man, wow!
But you want me to come and get a bald head at your place? I come over here.
Oh man, that's sad. That's sad. Yeah, you know what? And that's reality, because you're right.
Yeah.
A workman is worthy of their hire.
That's
what
right.
The word of God says.
That's right.
So we, whoever we need to pay, we need to pay them. If we owe them something, give it to them. It's, because
exactly.
That's called support.
Exactly. And you know what? I'm a being that we talk about that also. It's I'm gonna just hit this on the nose. And this is for the DJ community. This is why a lot of brothers got raggedy equipment, raggedy speakers, raggedy turntables, raggedy controllers, because they not getting paid right.
Wow.
Y'all guys y'all guys want to pay.
You want to nickel and dime everybody.
Exactly. Penny pinch.
Yes.
All kinds of stuff. And these brothers can't, me and Dory, we were just talking about the photo and video thing. See, you can't nickel and dime a photo person or a video person, because you ain't gonna get them pictures and you ain't gonna get them videos. It's gonna be right back in the archives.
That's right.
So you ain't gonna do that. But you gonna theft a brother or sister services when they DJ for you. And how you gonna pay the DJ $150 in the hall cost $2,000?
Right.
spend $5,000 on the food, but the
Wow.
DJ is 150. How you gonna do stuff like that?
That's true, y'all. Come on. We just making it plain. You know what I'm saying? We being real with
Exactly.
it. We being real with it.
Exactly. Y'all, you know what? We need to get on our P's and Q's and
Yes.
support each other.
Yes.
We
Yes,
need
we
to
do.
really do that.
Yes,
Just
we
like
do.
y'all need to support this sister right here show.
Uh-uh.
Like, subscribe, and share. Support this sister's show.
Oh,
Okay,
I'll
because
be grateful.
yes, indeed. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. She doing something that near one of y'all will come out there to do. Okay, it's her and a few other people that's doing something. And you know what?
I'm Wheels movement.
Exactly. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else, brothers and sisters. Don't never look down on someone.
That's right.
Unless you bringing them up.
Because it could have been
you. See, look, the hand is going down. Now, guess what? A hand is coming up. Bring it back up. You're bringing somebody else up with the hand. That's what y'all guys need to do.
Yes.
And we'll be a better race of people.
Yes.
And I stand by that. And I want to thank you, Mrs. Doreen, for being on your show.
Well, you're welcome.
That's what it is.
You're welcome.
Yes, indeed. That's what it is. Yeah. Exactly. In the streets is definitely the truth. In the streets is also death row. Because you know what? The reason why the streets is death row, because it can kill you.
Yes.
If you're not careful.
That's right. So we're getting ready to sign off.
Thank you.
This is another segment of That's What It Is. The truth is in the streets. God bless you and have a good rest of your day.
That was it.